Start off in the forehand position, where we insert the needle in a 90 degrees angle in the tissue. Make sure to not go too deep to correctly rotate your wrists. Use your left grasp to hold the needle. Use your needle holder to complete the suture. So now you can either pull the needle through using a needle holder with a needle inside the needle holder. There's a risk of damaging tissue with your needle. So the alternative is to use your left laparoscopic grasp to pull tissue through. This way, do not move your needle out of the vision of your camera. We'll start with the first variation of knot tying. Do this by picking up the first 1/3 of the needle using our laparoscopic grasp. With a needle holder, we can now do the knot tying. We can use the curvature of the needle to make the knot tying with the needle holder easier. We start off with 2 loops around the needle holder. After the knot tying, it's important to keep moving both hands. If you only move your needle holder, there's a risk that you will pull the suture through. Pick up the tip of the suture and pull it through the loops to create a knot. During the knot tying, it's important to make sure that you have a square knot. This means that sometimes you have to cross your instruments. As we can see here, this is a square knot. Continue in the same starting position. This time we will do 1 loop and pick up the tip of the suture again. Finish up the suture with 1 more loop. This is one of the variations of laparoscopic knot tying. Now I will show another variation. We start off again, the forehand, 90 degrees angle, pass the suture through. This time, use your left grasper again to pull the suture through the tissue. But now we will use our left laparoscopic grasp to do the knot tying. As we already are in the ideal positioning, we'll do 2 loops, both instruments, pick up the tip of the suture, start our square knot. Now we transfer the needle to the left laparoscopic grasp, use our needle holder to do the next loop. As you can see, we have a square knot. Finish it up, do 1 more loop, this time using our left instrument. For this variation, we switch hands to do the knot tying. I'll do the task once more using this variation a bit faster. third variation, start off again in the forehand. Use our left instrument to pull the suture through. This time we will not be using the needle to do the knot tying. Use the left laparoscopic crossbar to suture itself to do the knot tying. With a curved crossbar, you can use the curve to make the knot tying easier. We'll use our needle holder again to do the knot tying. These are 3 variations to complete the laparoscopic suturing and knot tying task. There are a lot more variations. Make sure that you learn one of the variations and master the suturing technique. If any questions or comments, please feel free to let me know.